Oh my god. I mean, compare it to even the rest of these. I mean, even in the look of the casing alone. Look at this. It's just a simple drawing. It's a very well done drawing. It's a very artistic drawing, but it's the kind of thing I would expect to find on DeviantArt. This, you know, it screams of artsy pretension, but it's not made out to be something too spectacular. Just something that you have to be of the artsy mind frame to get. You know, what I expect of Wolf's Rent. This, you know, just an action-oriented picture of the two stars of the series. I mean, it's just saying, hey, we're badasses and we're gonna have a fun time. This screams of an epic poster of the kind you'd expect to see, the kind of imagery you'd expect to see from that one guy who makes a lot of posters for epic movies like Star Wars. This reminds me a lot of the Star Wars famous posters where Luke is standing with his lightsaber raised, just like Kamina's got his arm raised there, and holding his lightsaber up, and Leia's next to his side. And there's a lot of really epic posters for movies that one guy did. I wish I could remember his name. I can't. I apologize that I can't remember his name, because he's done really amazing work throughout the years. And the thing is, though, that this is obviously imitating that style. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's somewhat pretentious, but not pretentious enough to say it, to not let you know that this is an action movie, and that it's going to go for an action-y feel, and an epic scale in the action-y feel. And it's just going to have a fun time, but it's going to try to have an epic scale in its having a fun time. This crap, look at this. Look at this crap. Can you tell anything about what this show is about from looking at this? Tell me something, please. What have we got here? We've got 4 random people in really nonchalant poses that tell you really nothing about their characters out of context. In context, it tells you somewhat of what they're like, but for the most part, it's just like, oh, our hero likes to smoke. I guess he's our hero because he's in the upper right-hand corner. But despite the fact that it tells you nothing about what the show is about, what the show is promising you, if you looked at this and you had no idea what anime was, much less what Cowboy Bebop was, would you be able to tell me any reason why you'd want to pick this up? This is so fucking full of itself. It's actually it's actually defeating its own purpose. And it's shiny. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at the shiny. It's shiny on the back. It's so shiny. Most DVDs are just happy to have hollow foil on the front, no matter how full of themselves they are. This has it on the fucking back, on the fucking listing of the episodes. And even if you wanted to find out what it was about, if you, for some reason, looked at this and said, hey, grayscale pictures of random people intrigues me, what could this be about? If you actually took the effort of turning this on its side and looking at it and reading the description that tells you about how it's about, you know, epic people in space or some crap, what does it say? The crew of the Bebop is once again ready to take control of space. I don't even know how to respond to that. That's so far removed from what actually happens in the show. It's... I'm just going to keep reading. Bringing bad guys to justice and trying to make some cash while doing it. Join the always cool Spike, investigative genius jet, the fabulous Faye, the amazing but weird, understatement, of the fucking millennium, Ed, and the super smart Welsh Corgi named Ein. If only the writers had actually found a way to convey to us that he was super smart, that might have been interesting. As they try to make a buck in the year 2071. We finally established that it's in the future. It only took us 3 lines of text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. How do they do it? They're bounty hunters. 6th line. It took 6th line of text to establish the premise, regardless of whether or not regardless of why we should like it. But then again, you probably wouldn't be reading the. I don't even know. They're admitting it. My God, people, that they're actually admitting it on the fucking DVD cover. You probably wouldn't be reading this if you didn't already know that. Those are the words of text. Read this crap. I mean, yeah, it's what I was thinking the whole time I was looking at this, but... Oh, my camera's all fucked up. It's what I was thinking the entire time I was looking at the DVD box, but... They're admitting it! It's not just that they know that. It's not just that they're rubbing that in my face out of context. You know, I'd have to read between the lines. It's that they're actually writing it in black and white. The fact that you are supposed to already know about this and already love it. You're not supposed to pick this up and not know what it is. How fucking arrogant do you have to be? You know, no wonder the cover is so atrociously obscure. You suck. You as the consumer suck for not already knowing what this is and for not already loving it. Fuck you. I'll read the rest. I don't know how it's going to top itself, but somehow, I assure you, it'll find a way. Now, the entire series has been remastered in full Dolby Digital 5.1 audio, so sit back, turn your speakers up, and get ready to experience Cowboy Bebop, the remix. I didn't even notice that this was the remix edition until I just saw Cowboy Bebop. I didn't even see remix because it's so fucking tiny, and on the side, I actually thought it was just a bar to be there for aesthetics. I mean, do I need to say anything else? Oh, yes, I do. But, I mean, wow. This thing's head is so far up its ass. Oh God, I don't even know how to deal with this. well, I promised that I would review this, or at the very least make a rant about it. In order to do that, I gotta have my shit together. So I am going to be watching Cowboy Bebop again, and I'm going to be taking notes this time, and I'm going to be doing it through the camera. So that's the kind of fun we're going to be having tonight, kids. Stuff for the camera away somewhere. Alright, let's start this off.